So this is January 14, 2026, and this is today's trade breakdown. Basically, I screen recorded it, the trade as it was happening live. I wasn't able to fully be on the screen to break it down live as it was happening, so that's why I screen recorded it. And now I'm just gonna break it down. Now it's gonna be playing fast, but I'm just gonna go over what happened and the end result of this trade, and also why I took this trade. Right, so right off the back, also you can see right now I'm on NASDAQ. This on the 5-minute time frame. I see prices on a downtrend, right? 3 MAs or above. We have a supply zone right here. We have another supply zone right here, and a mini supply zone right here on the 5-minute as well. Let me see. Okay, so right here you can see the supply zone more clearly, right? Price came up, and then right here began to drop aggressively with this, black candle. And then came down, and then it continued dropping, breaking these candle lows right here. All these wicks right here that you see, price broke that with this, starting the momentum from this candle and then dropping down from this candle. And it also had a fair value gap right here and right here. So that's why I drew these zones. And basically I got in this trade because I saw price come down, right, and then came back up, hitting my 5-minute zone and rejecting off the 50 MA. So right here I got in on the next break of candle low, as you can see right here, and I got in for sales. Price nearly hit my first target, which is my 1-to-1 take profit, but it didn't because it started just consolidating and then pushing back into break even, profit, break even, drawdown, profit, whatever. You'll see. Right, so this is what price is doing. Right, I was already in the trade and sales. I sent this to the group chat as well, and price was just not having it today, even though it was a little risky, sketchy setup because we don't have a complete full break of structure right here. But price was just, consolidating, rejecting. Didn't want to hit my first target, which is what, 1-to-1. But that was what my main goal was. I was just trying to get a 1-to-1 at least, close out, call it a day. But if possible, I was reaching and aiming for a 1-to-2, which is 2 times my risk. But how price was looking, it gave me good indications. This trade setup in general, the supply was a little bit sketchy, but I took a risk on it and I still got in because everything else lined up. Besides, we got a little break of structure right here on the current price action, but we don't got a full break of structure on the full move of what's happening right here. But I still got in. Price nearly hit my 1-to-1 take profit, and right now it's just consolidating, pushing back into drawdown, nearly hitting my stop loss. My stop loss is like right here at the end of this box. As you can see, price is just consolidating, doing its thing, and I'm just over here like, you know what, let's see what happens. I put my this is my alert as well, so just in case price reach this zone and begin to break this zone, like, reach this candle highs, I know I'm alerted to, like, okay, close out the trade either early or just be aware that price is gonna hit my stop loss. Right, and we also got 9:30 opening up in the next couple minutes. But right here, price is just consolidating, doing its thing, right? And then whoa, so this candle, this freaking candle right here, was the candle that made me close out the trade. And I closed out the trade a little bit early before it actually hit the end of my zone. Like, I closed out the trade probably like right here, just because, okay, this is the 9:25 candle. This is the candle 5 minutes before the New York Stock Exchange open. And if you know, that candle 5 minutes before the New York Stock Exchange open becomes very volatile and begins doing its thing, right? So I'm like, okay, price has a high likely chance of breaking this zone and coming to this zone, or just shooting all the way up before the New York Stock Exchange opens, right? because we see clear rejections. Price just came down, rejected, came up, came down, rejected. That's like a double bottom right there that I see. But I'm still trusting my analysis with the 3 MAs above. We're on a downtrend. Price broke these lows. We got the fair value gap. I'm trusting it. But then I see the price coming fully into my stop loss. Boom, right there it hit my stop loss. Price came up, boom, hit the end of the zone, hit my stop loss, and I would have got out anyways, but I got out a little bit earlier. I cut my loss short just because I saw that candle pushing in momentum, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna close out the trade early just to cut my loss short, because I see prices already gonna hit my stop loss. Let me close out the trade early, so like that I lose less than what I'm originally risking, right? And then the next candle opened, New York Stock Exchange, right in a bit. This candle started pushing down, and I'm like, bro, you don't know how much that hurt it. My heart hurt. That was like, bro, you literally just price literally just sniped my stop loss. And put me in a fear mindset, like, oh, my stop loss about to get hit. Let me just close out early, because I already know my stop loss is gonna get hit. Price seems like it's about to break the zone, and the trade is about to be invalid. Plus, we got the New York Stock Exchange opening in the next minute, in the next 60 seconds. So I'm like, okay, I'm out the trade. Price literally wicked the end of the zone where my stop loss was at, and it would have got hit due to the spreads. And then after that, price just tanked down, and I'm like, bro, are you serious? This is the move I was waiting for the whole time. And price decided to play around too much and fake me out and wick me out, and then started pushing down towards my first target, right? So then the next candle opened, New York Stock Exchange, and this junk literally, bro, bomb, hit my first target, and then started pushing, consolidating, doing its thing, and then bam, and then hit my second target and my third target if I would have had a third target right there. So it went for a 1 or 3, and then price kept dropping. Boom, it basically went for a 1 or 4. So like 1 or 3 would have been here, 1 or 4 would have been here. So that's like 4 times what I was risking. And I was risking roughly like $360. So I would have made like 1,000 and some change, like 1,000, 1,100, 1,200, something like that on this trade alone. But New York Stock Exchange candle is very sketchy, because it could have opened and shot up just like it shot down. It could have shot up tremendously, but hey, it went into profit. My analysis was correct on this trade. And yeah, the candle did this. It went for 4 times my it went to my 4th target, basically what my 4th target would have been, my 1 or 4. And this would have been a very good day if I would have still been in the trade, and let's say I would have put my stop loss a little bit above the zone instead of just directly at the zone. But hey, it happens. You learn, and you take L's like this, and you evolve. You know, there's nothing you can do. At the end of the day, we can't control the markets. We only control ourselves, how we perform, how we react. And I think I did good, but at the same time, I missed on some profits, and I took a loss for the day for having my stop loss right there at the zone. But it's good, because usually I'll have my stop loss underneath the rejection wicks that reject of the zone. But I have my stop loss at the end of the zone, anticipating that, okay, price is not going to go all the way up here. And if it does, that means the trade is invalid. And then this candle literally, bam, literally with the zone, hit my stop loss, and came down for a 1 or 4, where I could have made 4 times my risk, but instead I lost. And then I was really feeling some type of way, like, yo, price really hunted my stop loss. But I didn't, you know, it's just price action. You know, at the end of the day, market is just doing what market do, you know. And yeah, that's basically what happened today. And then, you know, New York Stock Exchange candle grabbed liquidity from right there, started pushing back up. And yeah, that was basically today's trade. That was a little breakdown of what happened. a little screen recording of you know, that time. And yeah, man, you know, I just wanted to document this. A little losing day today. Lost roughly, let me see if I can pull it up. Yep. Right here, I don't know if you can see, but lost like $385. Not bad. That's cool. At the end of the day, it's still at my daily risk limit, so the loss is, you know, normal. We can make that back easy. Yeah, that was it for today's trade breakdown. Just wanted to, you know, document this and, you know, show this crazy freaking trade that I was right on, but literally the candle before the move actually happened faked me out. Liquidity, New York Stock Exchange open, bullshit. But hey, live to trade another day. So that's what I was thinking. And yeah, that's it. Till next time, like, comment, subscribe. Let's go.